Hello Pisces, and welcome. This is going to be your next 48. This is August 22nd, so going to the 24th, and thank you so much to my Piscean friends. It has been interesting trying to get to your reading since I got back on track with the other readings, almost 2 days ago. I find it interesting, though, that both times when I came to do the Pisces reading, it was definitely near dusk, just like it is now. So there's kind of something to do with those twilight hours. I also know that we have your planet, Neptune, retrograde in your sign, Pisces. So you might be facing a lot. Not a lot, but there's kind of this underlying theme of fantasy and fiction versus disillusionment. So you might kind of be caught in the two, kind of the dichotomy of that, as a lot of us are. And being that we're going into Virgo season, that is your polar opposite. So you might be feeling a little bit off altogether this next season, but we'll see, because Virgo wants to take you, and that energy wants to organize you, which is kind of the opposite of how Pisces tends to work as an energy. It's much more artistic. Like, I know where my things are in this mess. Whereas Virgo's like, how can you live like this? This is total, like, chaos. Now, also, because I'm still having issues uploading the All Signs Tarot reading for everybody, I went ahead and drew the basic cards for you, and I've been using these homophone cards as just kind of an interesting thing to include in. So if you experience anything that includes what is on these cards, or what I intuitively pull off of them, please let me know in the comments below. It's kind of just a fun thing to include in that isn't normally in there. So the card that you got is beat, and it's upside down, so I'm allowing reversals. Why not? So it would be beat, in the as in to beat a drum, but it's upside down. And so what my thought is like when we beat the drum of a story, that's what Abraham Hicks often talks about. Like, what are the stories that we're telling in our minds? And if it's upside down, it's like, what are the negative stories that we're telling ourselves? And is there a way that we can, I don't want to say change the tune, but maybe play a happier tune, maybe look at the other side of that? I'm not really feeling called to the beat that's on the other side of this. If you are, let me know. But I'm more feeling, also kind of like this card almost represents in a way, like, how are we, like, if you're in a marching band, like, are you in the marching band that you really want to be in? Or are you amongst a bunch of other drummers who are all playing separate tunes, and you're trying to play what you're supposed to play, but it's not happening? Or are you just, are you ready to kind of beat to the tune of your own drummer? Which, sometimes Pisceans need to do. They are kind of their own drummer. There's kind of a uniqueness in there. And also with Venus in just having hit Cancer, which is another water sign, you're probably also feeling some loving energy, which makes sense as one of the cards that came out for you. Pisces card, Page of Cups, which is often about kind of that more immature romantic energy. It can also sometimes be an apology, not a full-on, like, King of Cups kind of apology, like, real full recognition and change, but somebody who's at least trying to communicate that. It might be you, Pisces. I'm not sure why, but when I'm doing these readings, my nose gets so itchy today. I don't know what it is. I turn the video off and it's fine. Anyways, yeah. Is it you, Pisces, who needs to apologize for something, or does somebody need to apologize to you? Or could you might also be dealing, if you have children. This could also be children. It probably, the next 48 hours might be a good time for music, poetry, arts and crafts, things like that. We also have Temperance in reverse. Some sort of a negative temptation. You know what? Actually, Pisces, you're going to laugh. Okay, I might just keep them this way, but I recall when I pulled the cards out, it was actually like this. Which is such a Piscean, a Neptune reversed in Pisces sort of thing to do. And normally I would just say, well, I picked them up in the opposite fashion. I should go with them that way, but I'm kind of feeling like it's both. So for some of you, It may be the way that I pulled it out this way, which you can see we've got the Page of Cups. He's kind of talking to his fish, but he's also kind of looking over at Temperance reversed and the Ten of Swords. So for some of you, I'm seeing that you may be kind of thinking whimsically or being kind of illusioned about situations that probably need to be dealt with more head-on. Or you might have someone around you who's kind of like pretending to be happy when it's really not that happy of a situation. They're trying to follow their intuition, or you're trying to follow your intuition, but it's a skill building. And for others of you, it's more like this, where, in fact, you have Temperance kind of holding the cups of an even more immature, water sign energy and the ending of a situation. It might be that for some of you, Spirit is going to step in and either separate those of you in a relationship that was more karmic, that was meant for learning rather than, like, overall, like, long-term stuff. And it might be for others that you decide to end a situation because of betrayals, or too much anxiety, just too many things. It's the ending of a cycle. So, yeah, so for some of you, you're continuing a negative situation. Maybe somebody sweet talks you and uses pretty words, or it sounds like they're gonna change and do it, but they're not. And for others of you, it's the ending of a situation with somebody who has been doing that, and Spirit is offering you the healing opportunity to do that. I don't have a whole ton of time on these videos, so if I get cut off, I'll do a part 2 for you, Pisces. Our subconscious spot, we have the Page of Wands. So, some more immature communication, but in a more positive sense, and that's at least what you would like to see happening. That's in your subconscious area. You know it could happen. Also, you might, again, be more focused on children or teenagers. In our hot topic spot, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. It's something that you are undecided on, and you're probably not going to be very much more decided on it in the next couple of days. Or it might be that you know what you want to do or what you want to say, but you're hesitating on how to say it or when to say it. Or maybe you're taking the temperature of the person that you want to say it to. In the heart of the matter, Nine of Cups right in there. Also another water sign card and very Piscean. There's a wish fulfillment. There's something that your heart would really, really like right now. And it has to do with whatever this decision is that either you've made and you're not sure how to start going forward on, or you're not sure what decision to make that will bring you wish fulfillment. Oh, again, this guy wants to keep popping up in there. There's some sort of a negative image that you're either ready to be free of, or you're noticing somebody else is maybe ready to free themselves from, maybe take a leap of faith of some kind. And if you maybe have been acting in kind of a diva position, or the other person you're dealing with may have been, either you're coming out of a silence, no contact, silent treatment sort of situation, or you're going into one where intuition will be really heightened. And wow, okay, so we got the World reversed and the Ten of Wands reversed with Strength. Yeah, things might be a little bit wishy-washy for you, Pisces, in the next 48 hours. It looks like some sort of apology is needed, and a reconciliation for some of you, and for others of you, it's a good time to start something new. Follow some of this remaining Leo energy, and if you're really feeling this one, maybe it's you, or maybe it's somebody else that you're really tired of them being indecisive. It's a good time to get your thoughts together about the bigger picture. I mean, this guy's holding the world. Like, what's the bigger picture? Do you really want to spend all of your time in this kind of chaotic, indecisive energy? Or are you ready to kind of follow your heart and maybe start new? Try something new. You never know. I don't know, Pisces. Let me know how things go for you. And thank you for your likes, subscribes, and shares. And I'll see you in the next video.